Welcome to CallSwitch One, unified communications built for business. This video will cover how to create a CallSwitch One user and explain some options for deploying desktop and mobile apps. To create a user, head to the Voice section in your dashboard. Navigate to the Users tab and select Users. From here, you can see the total number of licenses available to be assigned. For larger organizations, it is possible to make bulk uploads to user information by exporting a list of users, then re-importing them with the data fields populated. We've created another video guide where we'll cover this in more detail. To make changes to an individual user, just click on the blue pencil icon. Each user corresponds to an extension that has been automatically assigned and which can be edited if needed. To add an image, either click Upload or drag and drop an image from your desktop. Assign your user's name and set up a caller ID by selecting from the drop-down. Select if call recording is enabled or not. If you want custom on-hold music, you can also do that here with any uploaded playlist you've created. Be sure to check out our guide on uploading audio files if you need help with this. In the Call Handling tab, you can configure personal mailbox details for your user. Create a default mailbox for voicemails, select the mailbox extension, choose whether to use a custom or default greeting, and decide whether features including the email notifications and voice-to-email transcription are enabled. This is also where you can configure any unconditional call forwarding options for your user. A good use case for this is when employees take annual leave. Call monitoring features are useful for support and training purposes. Depending on the user's role, you can determine if the user can listen, whisper, or join another user's phone call, and if other users will be able to do the same for this user. The Device Registration tab is where you can view any hardware that is registered to your user. Meanwhile, in the App Registration tab, you can enter information that will help your users set up their app on a desktop or mobile, using their mobile number or email address to link them to this user profile. We'll cover inviting users later in the video. You can also assign which caller IDs they will be able to present for outbound calls and permissions to access specific phone books. We'll cover how your users can access the apps later in the video. The Advanced tab is where you can add emergency caller ID, configure call, pickup options, queue availability, and set up call encryptions with SRTP. And finally, in the Chat tab, you can enable chat options and notifications. Access to chat is dependent on your license type. Once you've completed your user setup, be sure to hit Save. The CallSwitch One app is available for download across all your devices, from desktop and mobiles, and across all major operating systems. The best place to access these is www.callswitchone.com/downloads. There are a number of ways to invite users to access these apps. Start by navigating to the Apps tab. Perhaps the easiest way to invite your users to log in is by copying and pasting your company code, then sending it to your user. This can be used to invite both mobile and desktop users. All they need to do from here is use either the mobile number or the email address you've recorded when setting up the user, download their chosen app, or visit our web application at callswitchone.app. Then enter the company code. You can toggle on automatic deployment or toggle this off if you would prefer to approve each user login request. If you prefer to manually invite your users, the easiest way is to send a download link directly to their mobile using SMS. Click Invite and an SMS message with a link to download the app will be sent instantly. To activate the app, the user must enter their mobile number. A 6-digit verification code will then be generated, and once entered, the user will be activated with full access to CallSwitch One features. Once they've logged into the mobile app, they will then also be able to access the desktop or web applications by scanning a QR code using their mobile device. This is the most efficient way for logging into multiple applications. If your users won't be using a mobile app, you can use their email address to send them an invite to our web application. They will then enter a password the first time they log in. They can then use these credentials to log in on a downloadable desktop app if they prefer. If you're intending to use single sign-on to enable employee login to your applications, this is also possible for both Microsoft and Google. We've created a video to help you set this up, along with a range of video guides, so be sure to check them out to help you get the most out of your CallSwitch One system. Thanks for watching.